This hypnosis experience is copyrighted by Key Guy Technology LLC, year 2019 copyright. This hypnosis file is not to be duplicated and or distributed without express authorization from Key Guy Technology LLC. Please check out our product, the Hypnosis Key, by going to www.hypnosiskey.com. The Hypnosis Key is a USB drive filled with over 1,000 hypnosis MP3s. The Hypnosis Key is a $20,000 value that we sell for a very low price. Again, go to www.hypnosiskey.com. That is spelled HYPNOSISKEY.com. Please enjoy your hypnosis experience.
You are currently profoundly and easily loose, and your subliminal personality is available to get, acknowledge and follow up on the recommendations that are given to you, particularly for the proposals that are to assist your well-being and prosperity. What's more, I realize that you are worried about the impact that liquor is having on you, and I'm certain you are as of now mindful of the threats of drinking this toxic substance, for that is precisely what it is. Liquor harms your blood. It harms your liver and numerous other interior organs. It ages your skin and it disables your psychological procedures. In the present society, liquor is one of the real reasons for death. Cirrhosis of the liver, growth and different illnesses connected to drinking excessively lager, wine and spirits are connected to liquor misuse. A greater part of individuals likewise bite the dust from auto collisions and different setbacks caused by intemperate liquor utilize. It is on account of you know about the threats of drinking liquor, and furthermore on the grounds that you cherish and acknowledge yourself, that you are presently prepared to stop liquor for the last time. You are prepared to start another experience in your life, an undertaking which your psyche and your body will welcome and appreciate. Before, you thought you delighted in having a beverage or two, or increasingly in light of the fact that it felt agreeable, or in light of the fact that you were attempting to annihilate some terrible emotions that you were encountering, or perhaps it had recently turned into a negative behavior pattern. In any case, once you were over your cutoff, there was not a single advantage in sight. You would either make a trick of yourself somehow, or wind up feeling more regrettable than you did before having a beverage, and go to bed vowing never to drink again. That is in the event that you were calm enough to think. What's more, when you woke up, would you be able to recall those sentiments you had? The thick head, red eyes, pallid skin, and a ghastly sentiment of not exactly being on this planet. Short delay. All things considered, all these terrible sentiments are going to end, not on the grounds that I say as much, not by enchantment or marvels, but rather in light of the fact that you have chosen, yes, you have chosen, and you and only you are accountable for your life. You have a future to live, loads of new encounters to appreciate, and obviously to do this you understand that you require a reasonable personality that can comprehend, acknowledge and take advantage of your experiences throughout everyday life. In any case, before we start to take advantage of your life, we should take a look at how it could have been had you kept on manhandling liquor. Also, I'd like you to extend your brain into the future to maybe only 10 or quite a while from now. Envision that for some time now you have been feeling powerless and drained and unfit to eat due to the sentiment of being debilitated to your stomach. There have been different side effects as well, for example, visit nose drains, creepy crawly molded veins under your skin, yellowing eyes and serious tingling. You have been alluded to a master who has completed various tests, and now you are here in the holding up room prepared to tune into the conclusion. A medical caretaker calls you to the expert's office, and you can judge by the expression all over that it isn't uplifting news. You are allured to take a seat, and you watch and tune in as the specialist peruses your records. And after that comes the news you've been fearing. I'm perplexed. You have cirrhosis of the liver, you are educated, and what is more terrible is that it has formed into disease and we don't think it is treatable. You feel numb with stun. You definitely realize what caused it, and there is nobody to fault however yourself. In the event that just I had stopped liquor sooner, you say, this wouldn't have transpired. Furthermore, now you should go home and break the terrible news to your friends and family. Such a significant number of inquiries go through your head. To what extent have I cleared out? How terrible will the side effects be? In what capacity will my family feel? In what manner will they oversee without me when I have gone? You feel excessively youthful to pass on. You could have had such a splendid future if just you'd quit drinking liquor years prior. Be that as it may, hold up, this hasn't occurred yet, and it won't occur on the grounds that you won't let it. So float further now and enable your intuitive personality to get, retain and follow up on the messages that it is going to hear. For this is your chance to stop the propensity for drinking liquor for the last time. Presently I might want you to think about the most disturbing liquid you would ever envision. This can be something that you've never really tasted. For example, pee or petroleum, water from a sewer, or weakened blood from a sick creature. Or on the other hand, if there is anything that you have tasted that you especially loathe, then maybe you can envision that. I'll be tranquil for a minute or two while your subliminal personality chooses what I've inquired. Great, now I'd like you to utilize every one of your faculties. Envision the accursed smell of this disturbing liquid. Envision that smell floating up to your nostrils and starting to turn your stomach over. Notice its shading or absence of it. Make it as solid as you can. Envision that liquid in a glass or a container balanced in your grasp, prepared to achieve your mouth. Obviously, you realize that it won't, on the grounds that you won't let it. It's absolutely impossible that you could drink that unsavory liquid. It would never at any point achieve your lips. At this stage, you should simply to envision that liquid in a glass or a container. Feel the smoothness and coolness of the glass or jug you are holding. Give this sentiment of holding this glass or container a name. This could be the name of whatever liquid you loathe most, or you could essentially relegate it as toxic substance. I will be calm for a minute or two while you choose its name, and when you next hear my voice you will be considerably more profoundly loose, significantly more agreeable, and your psyche a great deal more dynamic and ready to genuinely envision the visual prompts that are given. Furthermore, rehash that word in your brain a few times. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Rehash it and over. Your picked word is your catchphrase for post-sleep inducing molded reaction, and at whatever point you think about this word in your mind, the picture, the smell, the repugnance of what you are holding will wind up more grounded and more grounded. Truth be told, it will be so fantastically intense that you will realize that it is extremely unlikely that the glass you are holding is consistently going to achieve your mouth. That is great, and now I might want you think about the mixed drink that you use to appreciate. In the event that it's wine, then you could envision the smooth coolness of the container as you empty it into a wine glass. It could be white wine that transforms into foam in your stomach, or red that stains your lips and your teeth, or rose, which has a comparable impact to white wine. Or then again, maybe you drank brew, juice or ale, perhaps straight out of the jug or in a glass. Whichever you pick, you realize that, should you drink it, its vaporous substance will before long fill you with wind. Or on the other hand, maybe you drank spirits, mixed drinks, braced wines, or some other harming drink. It truly doesn't make a difference whichever of these mixed refreshments you utilized, with the end goal to numb your cerebrum and your faculties. The only thing that is in any way important right currently is that your craving to stop liquor is becoming more grounded and more grounded as each second and moment passes by. You definitely know the harm that liquor can cause, or, in other words, I resolve never to drink it again. Also, as you encounter yourself holding that container or glass of whatever it is that you used to drink, simply rehash your watchword in your brain. Believe it or not, say it once, say it twice, say it 3 times in your brain, regardless of whether the name you portrayed, that unsavory liquid, or essentially that risky word, poison. As you think about this word, you promptly encounter the aversion that you initially felt when grasping that glass. You realize that there is definitely no chance that you can enable that glass to achieve your lips. It couldn't get most of the way up to your mouth, in light of the fact that the awful stench is so wretched and stomach-turning that it would promptly make you heave or regurgitation. So you put the glass down, and those terrible emotions promptly vanish and are supplanted with a feeling of pride in yourself. You are pleased to have defeated that old propensity for yours. You are glad to state no at whatever point you are in a circumstance where liquor is included, in light of the fact that from this minute forward you want to drink wine, lager, spirits or some other mixed refreshment. You cherish the sentiment of being responsible for yourself, and it truly doesn't make a difference in the event that others around you are drinking. They can do what they get to kick out of the chance to their bodies and brains, yet you want to cause a similar discipline on yourself. Indeed, even the smell of liquor makes you feel wiped out as you connect it with the toxic liquid that your psyche and body rejects. What's more, that affiliation becomes more grounded as every hour and day and week passes by. What's more, these recommendations are solidly installed in your subliminal personality and become more grounded step by step. They become more grounded continuously, more grounded constantly, more grounded constantly. In a minute, I will tally the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the tally of 5, you will be completely cautioned and revived and prepared to enable these recommendations to work for you. 1, 2, 3 returning gradually, 4 eyelids starting to shudder, and 5 eyes open wide, alert, brain and body coming back to ordinariness.